What's up with y'all? It's your one, it's the only Loki. And you know, it's been a while since we had been live and reacting and doing a lot of things. You know, I've been on vacation and I was fucking good spirits and shit like that. And, you know, just relaxing and everything like that. But I hope y'all been taking care of y'all. Y'all already know how my reactions get down. You know, they one take, you know, raw, unfiltered, no cuts, no edits. Y'all already know how it is. You know, I might start making motherfucking thumbnails for real. Like, I might just get into making the best thumbnails ever. But make sure y'all tune in, like, comment, subscribe, all of that, share it. Comment your opinion on what you think this video gonna be like. You know, it say emotions explode at a funeral when a man accused of widow of foul play. So she was fucking somebody. Or maybe she killed the guy to be with this guy. Let's see.
He got a cracked skull. He got bruises all over him and stuff.
Oh, that's Nathaniel right there. We just drove past.
In the black Chevy?
Yeah, in the black Chevy.
On April 19th, 2025, in Florida, police were dispatched to a funeral where a grieving brother confronted his sister-in-law, accusing her of foul play after learning she was the last to see his brother alive. When officers arrived, her eye was swollen and bleeding from the attack.
That matter to make them here. They should be somewhere in the cemetery.
Woman or? Everybody just pulled off to 17 to the side now. It's not in the cemetery. There's not anybody else in there right now.
Signal 14. Possible subject may have left the vicinity in a black Cadillac.
Oh, maybe they beat her
I just don't
up.
want you guys to come here and things to escalate.
Does he drive a black Cadillac or does he have
It came in
They came with the family.
Okay.
It came in
Okay. Okay. Okay.
and then
We are. Exit that way. Is it open? Yes. I'll go that way.
Let me get him out of here too, please. She's in the Lexus. She got punched in the face. Her eye is all swollen and bleeding. Silver Lexus.
Hello. Is Nathaniel here?
We just pulled up. I don't know.
Okay. This is where he lives?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's my son.
Okay. Okay. Were you over at the cemetery just now?
Yeah, I'm the father.
Okay.
I just came from there.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
But you stop.
Yeah, we're looking for Nathaniel. We need to talk to him.
Okay. All right. See if he's in the house. I don't know. I just pulled. You see?
No, you're fine. Yeah.
You know, because I just came from the cemetery.
Yep. Is this where he stays?
Yeah.
This is his address,
I know.
226.
That's all our mail go and everything. I own both of them.
Okay. Do you mind if we come in and check?
I do, but I don't know. He's not here. He didn't answer. And we got the dog in the back, and she might. I don't want to bite him in the back. To see if he here is what you're looking for.
I'm sorry?
So you want to see if he's in there?
Yes.
So apparently they all get mail to this address, but
Yes, go ahead.
so am I. He lives at this address. So the father said he's not in there.
They were
Just
all...
based by opening the door and calling his name. He's not in there.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't want us to come in.
Oh, okay.
He said there's a dog.
Who did he hit? I'm assuming another family.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm not sure.
Please, Trump. That's a Latina. That's thick Latina. Trump, don't take her. Don't take. Save the thick Latinas. I'm stop all that playing, but nah, for real though. Y'all protesting outside, getting hit, and they just gonna use that to make martial law. Y'all should have just been online, expressing y'all opinion over and over about that shit. Like all y'all, if y'all all filled the whole fucking social media up with y'all talking about, you know, y'all disagreements with who y'all lost or your friends that just got taken or, you know, things in that nature of but them thick Latinas, like she and y'all, you see, she worked for y'all. Trump, you gonna take her out and she worked for y'all. She worked for y'all. Like that was like, but look, for real though, yeah, y'all outside, they just gonna use that to make martial law. Then when they make martial law, then Trump gonna turn it to communism, and he gonna be the one and only ruler. And then look, that's just me talking. I ain't even saying nothing. Why am I stopping the video?
Ma'am, do we know what was the relation between the people that were involved in the altercation?
Wife and brother-in-law, but I didn't see the altercation.
Okay. So, wife and brother-in-law.
Save the thick Latinas. 333. Look, 333. Save the thick Latinas.
Sorry that y'all are dealing with this today. I know today has probably been hard enough.
Yeah, I just buried my oldest son.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
We just want to talk to Nathaniel and figure out what the heck happened.
Okay.
I know everybody's obviously upset and emotional, and
Yeah.
you know what I
Some
mean.
people
And,
carrying it away. I was at the other end of
yeah.
the site, and they came yelling for me to come down. They say my kids get ready to fight and all this. So I went down. When I got down, they said it was a pushing and shoving match going on. So I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I didn't see nothing because, like I say, I was putting the casket. And anyway,
And we understand.
Y'all think this dude lying? Cause like I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. I feel like the dude, he might not know what's to the situation, but he might know where his son is. And his son might not be in that house, but he know where he is. But he not trying to give it up because he like, they only was pushing each other.
Understand that obviously during these times everybody's emotions
yeah, on both
are
sides.
high, and you know what I mean.
Oh.
It's things happen,
Yeah.
but we do
Let
need.
me- let me come over here so y'all- I know I
we
want
do
you-
need to
come-
speak to him
Call him.
if he's home. You know.
Okay. But he's not here. I wouldn't lie to you.
I appreciate it.
I have no reason to. But I want y'all to see this. This just came in. Okay, I just got this. See what time it is? He just sent this to me.
Now,
He's threatening you?
Yeah.
And
Now,
Brittany's
this is
his
Brittany's
girl?
daddy. No,
Oh,
this
Brittany's-
is Daddy's father. Her father.
Is this Miss Brittany, the one that got struck in the face?
Apparently, yeah. That's her
Okay.
daddy.
Okay.
That's her father. And this is what he
okay.
sent to me. I
Okay.
want y'all to see this.
Who is Brittany to the Nathaniel?
I'll do it on accident capture.
Sister-in-law. That was his
Okay.
oldest brother's wife.
Okay, I got
Let
you.
me take a photo of that, please.
Yes.
Was he
No.
Was he at the?
He's in Georgia.
Okay.
Okay. But this what he's just sent to me.
He lives in Georgia.
He lives in Georgia.
Okay.
Okay, this is the one when they interviewed her about my son's death, because apparently she was the last one to see him. And he sent me this text here saying, Mr. Glenn, all nice, this is Alan. His name
Brittany's
is Alan,
father.
Brittany's father. Okay, and they're going to the police department because they want to talk to her.
This is
All right,
up in
because they do
Georgia?
this
Your
up in
son passed
Georgia.
in Georgia?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he didn't pass. They do an investigation.
Right.
He had a cracked skull
But this happened up in Georgia.
up in
not
Georgia
here.
and
Okay.
not here.
And is this the funeral that you guys are at
Yes,
today?
that's what we had today at the funeral.
Okay.
So they brought him home
Nathaniel's
for the
oldest
service.
brother?
Yes, Nathaniel's oldest brother,
What was his name?
Glenn Hayes Jr.
Oh my god. Okay.
Glenn Jr.
I know
Well,
Glenn.
you know
I think
Glenn?
I do
Glenn.
too.
Yeah.
I'm so
No
sorry.
way. I'm so sorry.
Thank
Um,
you. But this is what he said. All that they were going to police to interview her. She the last one to see him. He got a cracked skull. He got bruises all over him and stuff.
Oh, that's Nathaniel right there. We just drove past.
In the black Chevy?
Yeah, in the back.
Is this a cruiser? Hold on, ain't no way y'all ain't catching him on this cruise. Hold on, let's see.
Call him Mike 66, signal 14.
Hey, Holly, you should take the gator.
We saw the subject in a black Chevy Malibu. I was unable to get the tag. He's headed northbound on Thomas. Looks like he just turned to go towards Whitehead. Black Malibu, right?
Crashes, or was he driving, or was somebody else?
I don't know.
I just saw. The
I
car.
did, yeah. Who's black Malibu is that he's driving?
I don't know.
He
was
just
driving.
drove. I saw him. Yeah, I know him, so
Yeah.
I saw him.
Abu.
Yeah, yeah. Lisa's daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was his sister.
No.
What happened over there at the cemetery?
His sister.
Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law.
The wife of.
My oldest
One
son.
of the oldest.
Yeah, his brother.
Wow.
So if y'all don't mind me asking, what is he literally going to be charged with?
Ain't nobody said nothing, no charge.
Yeah,
nothing?
we don't know yet.
It's still under investigation. We don't do our reports based off one-sided stories. That's why we want to talk to him and get, his side of the story.
Yeah.
Like I was just telling them, we obviously understand that during these things people are emotional. There's a lot going on.
Believe me, it's a lot going on
Yeah.
in this. That's a lot going on
We
in this.
understand
The last thing.
that anybody needs to be doing right now. So,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
do need to talk to him. You know what I mean? Obviously.
You need a tan, I don't.
I know, but come here.
Damn.
This is horrible.
You pulled up in something nice.
They're dealing with enough.
Right, and suspicious death on top of it.
Yeah.
And it's the wife and the brother, and it's just a lot. But we need to make sure we go maybe around the corner, get him right here if we can.
I thought I heard my son. I was about to shoot him, but nah. He was his mama. It's this damn show.
Yeah.
This is gonna turn into another issue.
Yeah.
There's kids here too.
So what do I do about that now? He threatening me, and he's black and white. All right. Now, if he come from Georgia here, okay, I have a right to defend myself, correct?
That's a different, yes.
All right, because he already threatened me. That's why I wanted y'all to see the text.
Has he been here
sent it.
before?
Yeah, he's been here before. He's been to Key West before.
We'll
But
make
right
sure
now,
that
I'll
goes into this report as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
That'll
that's
be
why I took
documented
a
into this
photo.
report.
So you put it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my fiance lives in Georgia,
Nah, he just wanted to confirm he smoke his ass.
and I go up there too, to Georgia.
Right.
So when I get up there, I'll notify the police department up there as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, but I wanted y'all to know in case I'm here and he comes here.
Yes. Nope. Absolutely. We'll make sure that goes in the report.
Yeah.
So we have the photograph of it and everything, so we know when
Yeah.
he sent it, exactly what it said.
And we had just pulled up, and we were getting out the car, and the phone dinged, and I looked at it, and I'm like, what?
Did he come for the service, or he's still in
No,
Georgia?
he's still up in Georgia. He's still up in Georgia.
And this was
But-
his son-in-law?
My son, yeah.
Yeah.
My son
Is
was
his son-in-law?
Yes.
Yeah.
And okay.
His daughter's.
Or wife?
Yeah. And he didn't come to the
The thing
service?
you hit.
Yes. His
Well,
daughter.
Yeah, Monday. Fiance and him, we went to my son's apartment. And when we got there, we couldn't get in. Called the fire department, had the birthday and everything, and we found him on the floor dead. He got all these bruises on him. The forensic did whatever they do, and they found out that he had a crack skull.
Did he live with the fiance? With the daughter?
No,
They
they
live
were
separate?
separated for, I don't know how long. She's airline stewardess with her, and she moved to Cincinnati.
She's gone all the time.
Yeah.
Work.
Not work or whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she was unfaithful, and he had, I guess he got access to her phone or computer or something, whatever. He saw all the little guys that she was, yeah, she was fooling around with. So, yeah, running around here, and then she come to town, go see him. I guess they hook up or something, and then she gone again. Last time he was telling me that he was thinking about letting her go, and they were going to separate and all. She came down that weekend, they met, or whatever. I guess she was at the house, whatever, or she's the last one to see him. But then the neighbor said that Sunday night, they heard ruckus, like a fight. He lives right next door. And he said he didn't see nobody, but he heard it.
Oh, wow.
Now, my son calls me every Sunday. If you don't call me Sunday, because he's late. And if you work late, then you call me first thing Monday morning. Say, Dad, I work late, but everything good, blah, blah, this and that. So I said, okay, that's all
Never
good.
misses a phone call.
So I texted him, he didn't answer back. So that's when I went over to the apartment. On the way there, she texted me saying that she hadn't heard from him in 2 days. Whatever. When I got there, her dad was there with a key. And I'm like, okay, how you get a key?
Right.
He's like, oh, that's Brittany's key. I said, how'd she get a key to my son's apartment? But then when we got there, the door was locked. Couldn't get in. When we finally got in, he was laying by the door, face down. Okay, they won't let.
Damn, so he found him. Oh, so damn, y'all, she definitely did that. Ain't no damn way. And the bitch gonna act like she ain't. Oh, hell no.
And they did the report and everything. And they won't let us in. And they did the report and everything. And we found different things, so they were doing an investigation. Yeah, they wouldn't let us see him either. I didn't get to see him until.
You know what?
You don't want to see him.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You don't want that to be the last memory you have with your son.
No, the last one's the one I showed you
And
on the phone.
And that's yeah.
But it's sad because you're the last one to see him. You don't know nothing. And then the police was there for 3 days.
Yeah.
She never showed up. She came to town and never showed up to the apartment to find out what happened to her husband. Now he got all these bruises on him and stuff, side his head and arms and his knees and everything else. And somebody
like
just
they've been
beat him
into
and
a
then hit
fight.
him in the head.
Yeah.
But he did have a cracked skull. They told me that. Then after that, they didn't tell me anymore because she called saying she the wife. So then they shut me down because I'm only the dad.
Are they legally married?
It's on paper.
On paper, they are.
So that's why I can't do nothing.
Not
I
divorced.
understand.
They've just been separated.
Yeah.
Listen, we're gonna let you guys go back to your day. If Nathaniel comes here, we do need to talk to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn, you think the cops even give a fuck? Leave me know in the comments.
Hey. I know. What's up?
We coordinate.
You brought him.
And they just took him in.
Oh, that's the son? Oh, that's his other son, the brother.
Okay.
Do me a favor, Nathaniel, go ahead and stand up, put your hands on your back, Bubba.
Did you search him yet?
I mean, he's, I don't
I
want to
feel all right.
only did like a quick pat down on the room.
Yeah, Officer Roman's on her way here to talk to you about the incident.
I told him he's probably going to jail anyhow, so.
Are you willing to speak with her or no?
You can talk to Hal Schumacher.
Huh? Okay, yeah. 5-3 from 7-9. If you want to pull around back, we can walk out to your patrol car through there. His family is in the front. We're going to go this way, okay? Yeah. I know, but they don't want to see you in cuffs. Right here. Go ahead. Watch your head. Yeah.
Big head ass boy. This boy got a midget head, but he ain't even a midget.
Hello, good afternoon, Officer Roman. All right, so I'm the lead investigator in the whole situation in the case that happened today.
Alright, so this is grandpa right here, right there. Bald dude, uncle, other dude, another brother.
So obviously he's going to be going to jail. He's got a couple of charges for the incident that happened today. So he's going to be arrested for aggravated battery, and then also with him causing a scene at a funeral is an additional charge. Okay?
Can I ask, what's the aggravated battery?
Because of the extent of the injuries.
I'm sorry?
The extent of the injuries that was caused to the victim.
So you got an aggravated battery, then you got a simple battery.
Yep.
And then the funeral, are all three of them felonies?
So the aggravated battery is a felony, the other two are misdemeanors. Okay?
Are they gonna set a bond for it?
I don't make that determination.
You ever check in?
Yeah. So what happened is he's gonna have to go to first appearance and all that, and the judge is the one that sets the bond. We don't. Okay? My information is on the card. That's my name and the case number that's attached to the case.
And what is the extent of her injuries? What are they?
That just for her sake and hip and everything else, I cannot go into detail as far as her injuries. All I could just tell you is that her injuries are severe enough to dictate the charge of aggravated battery.
Okay,
Yeah. See the message?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know she's explaining to me about the messages.
Yeah, I'm getting messages from her and her daddy.
She just had a conversation with her about
About that
very thing.
situation.
Yes.
Yep. I did. I literally just came from the hospital and I had that conversation.
This shit got me thinking. Has it been a family war the whole time?
Conversation with her
Well,
about.
she's sending them right now. She's continuing to send them.
This is the one my dad sent me.
I already added that to the report. That's the
Okay.
one I added.
The way she's making her story to seem so
Okay.
right, but she's steady doing the little childish stuff, sending the messages and stuff, and I'm like, well, you sitting there crying about you so don't hurt and all this, but you steady stirring up the pot.
Yeah.
And it's coming from you now, after the fact is over.
And I had that conversation. I literally just left the hospital, and I probably spoke to her 5 minutes before that.
No, this one she just texted me.
All right. Is this the beginning?
Yeah.
That one?
If I really wish it.
Yeah, yeah.
Once he gets out to the jail,
Yeah.
they're gonna book him, they'll let him know if he has a bond or if it's a mandatory first appearance, okay, which means tomorrow morning. And he'll be able to call you and let you know what they've said. We don't set the bonds, the jail has a scale for it, so once they book him in.
They bogus as hell for not showing us the text. Get right, motherfucker.
As to the charges, they'll let him know which each one is, okay? Again, the unfortunate part about all of this is the battery with the injuries, which makes us not have any discretion as to whether or not,
I got you.
if the victim says they want to pursue charges, then we have to.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do that.
Yeah, and like I said, we told you earlier, we understand that this is the last thing that y'all needed to have happen today, but we understand why.
Yeah.
You know, we understand what led to this point and the emotions and everything behind it all.
Sorry to disrupt. Is this the only message she sent today?
That's the one.
And that was
I
what
just
time?
got it. 3:20.
You were literally walking out
Okay.
and standing out here.
So 3.
3:12.
And this, I'm assuming that's the phone call between. Do you mind if I look at that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that from her?
I'm assuming nothing new though.
He was receiving a call, we just didn't know. It's a wireless caller, so we don't know who it came from.
Okay.
Y'all guys taking forever. Arms behind the backs of my shoulders hurt. Trying to care.
Keep all those messages.
I am.
Okay, and I've already warned her, and I was very stern about it. I told her, I said, do not continue to text the family, and do not have your family text the family.
Well, you just left there, and then she said.
Correct. Yeah.
But you just told her that.
Correct. My suggestion to you too, same thing. Don't go back and forth with her. Don't go back and forth with her family.
I don't have nothing to
You
say.
guys don't need any more problems or any more issues or anything else on your plate. I've told her the same. If she decides to do something different and overstep that, and she starts making any threats or doing anything towards you guys or her dad,
In the event that any of them would just pop up.
call us.
Right away.
Yeah.
We had that talk this
Same way.
morning.
Yeah, like
Do not engage with them.
Yeah,
Say
don't
they come
engage.
up and they're like in front of your property talking smack, call us. Now, if they step onto your property and try going into your house, that's a different story. Then at that point, you guys defend yourselves. But call us, please. And before it even gets to that point, call us.
I'll call before.
Don't come down here to stir any more problems than what needs to be, than what we're already dealing with.
So here's the thing about sending them a message that says,
A courtesy,
you
I
know,
know.
please do not contact me anymore. I do not want to talk to you, period.
We can show.
That's that white shit. Like, you think, man, the best reaction was to not say nothing at all. You talk about if I send that shit, they gon' get 10 times harder. They gonna go mad. I'm on my motherfucking way. I'll be out there next motherfucking week. You think shit sweet?
Show a pattern of harassment beyond that point. Yes. Okay, but you need to make it clear. Do not call me anymore. Do not call me. Do not text my phone. Do not call.
But I get that, like, y'all could, like, cause then if they go past these lines, you have every right to violate the fuck out of them, like, in the most, like, dirtiest way. Cause you said don't contact me, don't get near me. I already set a restraining order. If you go past any of those lines, just please, or you don't say the other part. Just say, you know, what I say, just leave me the fuck alone. Have a good day. Don't text. Don't reply. Just go about your life. And if you want to keep going with this shit, the police know. So it's up to you. Nah, should we even tell her yet? Nah, we ain't gonna tell her the police know. We ain't gonna tell her the police know. They gon' just think that, oh, this nigga gonna murder me and go to jail. No. No, that's not what's gonna happen. Your ass go step on property. I will get a self-defense charge as soon as I see you. And if you try to pull out your phone, I'ma think it's a weapon. I don't even get no phone. I'ma think it's a weapon. If I see your shoe move a certain way, I'ma think it's some type of new shoe technology that motherfucker might blow my whole damn house up. So I might have to get rid of the eliminate. Nah, but hey, R.I.P. to the husband though, cause they did bro bogus. They really did bro bogus. And she was the cheater. That's why, man, don't react, gang. Listen, fuck that whole gang. It's always better, bro. It's always better. And like either way, even for women, if he cheat on you, it's always better. Like fuck that shit. Just don't react. Don't act like no. It might hurt. But hey, you gonna move on. Okay? You gonna move on.
Call my family or text my family.
Or have your family contact me on your behalf.
Seize all communication.
I'll type it for you if you like.
Yeah.
After we found him, she got in that night. The next 2 days, me and the police department was over at his apartment. She never showed up. She never showed up to come see what was up. Then she called me on the phone and said, I want to come by and pick up some personal things out of his apartment and pick up the car. And I said, I have no problem with it. I don't want the car. You can have the car. It's in your name anyway. I say, in personal things, you can come get it. I say, we at the apartment now. I didn't hear from her for 2 days later.
And even at the funeral, I sat there and watched. There was no heart broke in her at all. She didn't cry. She didn't do nothing. And I asked, is this his wife? Because I never saw her before. And if this is my wife, or she's mine, vice versa, you'll be crying. You'll be.
Yeah, you couldn't console me.
Yeah.
She didn't break one tear that I saw. And even going to the graveyard, not one tear.
It's taking y'all so damn long, bro.
Hey, Nathaniel, Officer Roman. I'm not going to ask you any questions, okay? I just kind of wanted to explain everything to you. All right, we spoke to your family, filled them in on everything. I gave them a business card with my contact information and the case number. That way they can pass it on to whoever they need.
Why they make this bitch talk to him? She don't even really know anything. Like, she's just going off what the other girl said. She don't even know everything the whole time.
Pass on. They did say that you do know their phone numbers off the top of your head, right? So when you get that one phone call, you can call them. Okay. So today, obviously, you're going to be arrested for aggravated battery and battery, okay? And then the disruption of a funeral service. All right. Do you have any questions for me at this point? All right. And you're good? Nothing medically wrong with you or anything like that? Okay.
And I'm very sorry that you guys are having to deal with all of this. Okay. On top of losing your brother. Okay. So just make sure you take care of yourself. Okay. And thank you again for showing up here today.
I appreciate that.
Okay. All right, darling.
All right. I'll put some air on back here too, okay?
The man was arrested and charged with aggravated battery and disrupting a funeral assembly.
Honestly, chat, hey, do y'all think he was wrongly charged? Is he the hero? He knew something was up, and he was trusting his gut. And he fucked her up. But listen, she murdered someone, or she know who murdered them. It's either those two. And listen, allegedly, okay, because this is all a true crime. Peace. LOKIFERG, y'all. Hey, make sure y'all take care of yourself. Drink water, because you deserve it.